Welcome back to the My Managed Career with WREXHAM, and once again, thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support. We've got a lot to jump into in this one. First off will be the Youth Academy. Dominic Russell, the potential 1.8 million, obviously value, highly sought after centre midfielder. We tried to sign him in the last episode, but cash flow was an issue. We tried to release some senior players, and we had no money to even do that. So what we've done is we've released Boyd in the Youth Academy, which freed up enough money to be able to then release a couple of players in the senior squad. Adams was the first one on the chopping block for Wrexham, so the first one to depart on a release, and the other one will be Harry Ashfield as well. We'll get about 87,000 back on that one over the course of the year. So that gives us the ability to sign Dominic Russell, obviously potential 74 to 94, but he's got a real potential to come into the senior squad on a high rating and could move into the starting position pretty much straight away. If not, will be a substitution. Rory May is another one that is a potential. Obviously Fletcher there also shows signs, but Rory May 71 to 94, and then also 71 to 94 with Fletcher. 91 with Fletcher. So two real options there that could come out of England as well, centre midfielders. Now we'll have a look at Wales. We haven't had a lot of success coming through the scouting for a left back or right back. Gillam looks like the only one really with a 70 to 94 potential, rating from 49 to 65 to come into the squad at age 16. Wright could be an option. He's only 14 years of age. And then you've got Prosser as well. Could be an option for us. But it's potentially looking at Gillingham will be the one that we might sign, or Lloyd Evans as well. He's got a 69 to 93 potential. He's only 14 years of age. So something that over a course of the next couple of seasons, he might develop into a real option in that back line of Wrexham. Now what we'll do is head over to the development of the new recruit within the Youth Academy, Dominic Russell. He is 66 overall, can play the centre midfield position or left wing, but obviously the preferred position at the moment is centre midfield. He's got that potential of 74 to 94, so a real possibility to be a superstar. Can we retain him? That will be the big question, being that I'm sure some big clubs will chase him later on in his career. So now to pick what type of play style that we might go, half winger, deep line playmaker, or box to box. They're the three that I think will be best suited here for Dominic Russell. Box to box obviously is the preferred tactic that we're using at the moment. Deep line playmaker also develops him well in the areas that we need, but it's a hard one when it comes to it, because half winger I think will work on the areas that we need to be working on, where box to box does ball dribble, control, long pass, long shot, finishing, and a little bit of play on the standing tackle, etc. Half winger gives us the overall speed, acceleration, attacking position, crossing, long passing, ball control, reaction, and dribbling. So I think early on we're going to go half winger, develop those areas up, get him into a good standard in the sense of what we require for him on the field, and then we will lean it back into either deep line playmaker, or we will go to box. But he's got plenty of years left in his career. As mentioned, 16 years of age. His preferred foot is left. He's 3-star on his weak foot, and obviously skill moves as well, 3 stars. So excited to see what he can potentially produce, and he will be pushing for that potential starting role with Kennan on that left centre midfield position. Ultimately, he's a little bit better on the stats-wise, and plenty of years left in his career as well. So we'll go over and have a quick look at the team management before we get into the first match of this episode, and that is going to be where we make a couple of tactical changes, being that while we have scored some goals and defensively we've been good, It's been a little bit clunky at times. I think one of the areas that we do need to change is Mullin. He's playing the false 9. I don't think that's been working for us. I think we potentially move him to either poacher or advanced attack, and potentially put him on a bit of a development plan to improve in that advanced forward position. That's someone who's obviously running a line that we need, but can also get involved in the passing if need be. So I think that's the tactic that we want to be going with that, and we'll remain with Rathbone and Cannon or Russell playing the box-to-box position. I think if we change it to half winger or deep line playmaker, it's just not going to work for us to the play style. We've got them moving up the middle, and Lee will be playing that half wing position, covering either on the left side or the right side from there. So I think only change we really need to do here is Mullin in the advanced forward position, and we'll keep Rathbone, Cannon, Lee all staying in the same kind of structure at the moment. We'll trial this, see if it works. If we start scoring some more goals, and obviously our defence doesn't get impacted too far. Now, we've had a bit of an issue with a couple of the games. Unfortunately, the data didn't save. So we did have a couple of matches where we did win 2 and get a draw. So that was good. And a couple of things that we've changed as well was it was on simulation. For simulation game, it said you can pick simulation classic. I picked simulation, but it looks like it actually changed the flow of the actual gameplay when I'm actually playing at the same time. I felt that some of the players were running a little bit slower on the screen. It kind of looked like they were jogging. So changing it back to classic, we'll see if that does improve and makes the gameplay look a little bit more quicker and people actually running onto the ball. We're obviously now into a competition here in the group stages. We're going against a 5-4-1 here. Always challenging when you've got 5 people in the back line. But hopefully with the new change of the advanced forward of Mullin, we can break that line and score some goals. The ball is down the left-hand side. Ball into the middle here, O'Connell. Nice play there, clear work. Out to McLean. Down to Russell. Debut match here for him. Little chip over the top to Mullin. Hung on to that one, but unfortunately can't get the ball. Nice steal there by McLean. Back into Lee here. Shot just wide to the left. A good opportunity there for Lee. And just a little bit wayward. Keeper got a hand to it. Ball into the box here. Headed out there. Back into the middle. Russell with the ball. Dobson. Taking the ball here. Rathbone. Gets it out to McLean. Defence with this 5 line. Just makes it challenging. McLean trying to lose a defender there. Back to Russell. Tries to put it through the line. Couldn't. Rathbone here. Ball out to Barnett, down to Marriott, into Mullin. And there we have it. We broke the line. And Mullin scoring his 6th goal of the season. Obviously, it wasn't much of a run through a hole or anything like that the tactic play has gave us. But he does get himself in a position there to score. The challenge of a 5-back. That's for sure. Passes to the outside, then bring it back into the middle. Does work a treat. Now we just got to defend up there. Nice play there by Lee. Marriott with the ball. Mullin's running the line here. Gets the ball. Beautiful pass there. Yes, there we go. Mullin with the 2nd of the match. 7th of the season. And that's exactly what we want to see. Marriott getting the ball. Mullin run the gap on the right side. Coming from the left. And he just slices it past the keeper. 2 quick goals there for Mullin. 18th and 22nd minute. O'Connell for the defensive play there. Ball down the Lee. He's been fantastic playing that centre backhand position. He's been brilliant with assists this season. Mullin with the ball here. Oh, shot there, but Smith with the save. Could have been a hat-trick before the 30th minute. A real chance there for Mullin. But the shot just going straight at the keeper. We'll chip over the top here. Barnett should cover. He loses it here. Push in. Nice play there by Barnett. Defensively loses it again, but he gets back. Good play there by Barnett. Now he's taking the ball out here. Down to Fletcher. Sorry, down to Marriott. Fletcher, chip over the top. Mullin almost underneath that one. Rathbone. Down to Dobson. Russell here, takes a shot. Oh, that would have been brilliant. Debut match, getting a goal. Ball goes wide here, Barnett. Finds some box, but Smith with a quick hand. Marriott to Lee. Shot wide. Another attempt there by Mullin. Oh, you're kidding me. Smith with the double reaction. Mullin trying to get his hat-trick here, and the keeper has absolutely come up class in between the posts there with a double save right in front of him. Mullin taking 2 shots and him getting a hand and a leg to it. We go into the break here, 2-0 up. So a good start to this group stage. Pushing for vital 3 points against Bromley. Let's kick off this second half now. Ball out wide to Barnett. We'll chip over the top there, but unfortunately Marriott really not running onto that one. Ball over into the middle here. McLean getting underneath it. Nice play there by Russell. He's been playing well here. Ball into Mullin. But the pass back to Rathbone just wasn't the cleanest. O'Connell fighting across here. Barnett as well. And what we'll do actually, with 53 minutes in here, we're going to bring on Scar to give him a game opportunity. He has came to us requesting more game time, so we'll try to keep him happy here. Obviously, we haven't had to use too much of him this season so far, being that Clearworth and O'Connell have been playing well, but the back line is something that I need to investigate over the next couple of episodes, where we look at what we need to do with that back line for the future. But the ball through to Lee here, takes a shot, blocked unfortunately. Ball back out wide, O'Connell, Dobson, Rathbone, shot once again. The problem with the back five, there's always a body in front when you try and take a shot. Russell here, down to Lee. Mullin, can he get on the outside? Tries to step back, should take a shot here. Just wide there, unfortunately. Bolton coming on here for Barnett. We're 66 minutes in, still 2-0. We've still got that advantage. A good performance by Barnett, and we'll give Bolton the opportunity to get some game time. 6 attempts. Mullin has been active, that's for sure. O'Connell underneath that one. Lee looking for his chance. Marriott gets in front of his shot attempt. Players running into each other's lines there. Not good. Bolton pushing up. He's miscued that one. He's going to need Scar to come across. Into the middle here. Nice play there by Scar, but he loses it. O'Connell's been blocked after Okonkwo with a beautiful save there. Wide open attempt. And Okonkwo with an absolute master play there. 75 minutes in here. Chip into the box. Scar drops it down. Kennan down to Lee here. Rathbone slowing it down. Marriott down to Bolton. I need Mullin to run a line. He does. Beautiful play here by Mullin. But Unfortunately, defence gets across. We have done a switch out as well. Cannon coming on for Russell. Nice play through here to Lee. Down to Rathbone. Shot once again. And bring it back out to Cannon. Gets on the outside, but... Oh, Marriott. Unfortunately, once again, shot saved there by Smith. Dobson having a slide across here. Ball back into the middle. O'Connell have to keep a clean sheet here. Conquo with another beautiful save. Rathbone. And that's going to be it. We've got a vital 3 points here in the group stage. 2 goals in the 18th minute and the 22nd for Paul Mullen. We'll start this episode off with a victory. Having a look at the overall stats for this one, 36-64 split on possession. Man the match performance by the front two, 10 out of 10, with Rathbone a 9.1. So overall, the front 5 have been phenomenal in that one. Now what we'll do is we'll have a quick look at the Youth Academy once again. We've got another report back here, and we'll see if we have anyone that we could potentially pick up and add to the squad when we get a bit more cash flow coming in. Now looking at the options coming out of Wales for that left back, right back position, not a lot coming through that's screaming out, you know, real potentials for the future. A couple of left midfield positions coming through as well. You've got Prosser, that could be an option. He's there. Humphreys, not so much, so we'll get rid of him. You got Green, that we'll get rid of as well. Thomas could be an option. He plays right mid position, could move back into a right back position. Harry Wood we'll get rid of. You got Taylor, could be an option, but we'll get rid of him. And Lee Jones. So at the moment, we've got Thomas, Prosser, Gillingham, and White as the only real options coming through in that left back, right back position. So we'll continue to scout, see what we can get out of Wales for those two. Because ultimately, they're two of the most critical positions that we do need to look to fill on that one. But let's get into the second match of the episode. Currently sitting in first position with a 4-point advantage, and Northampton Town currently sitting in 19th. So all stats wise says we should win this one. And obviously with Mullen on absolute red hot form at the moment, 5 goals in his last 3 matches. Hopefully that is a sign of things to come in this match. Him and Marriott, both of them have been in phenomenal form to start the season. We're going against a 4-2-2-2, and we're going to obviously go with this combination. Lee Russell's going to start in that centre midfield position once again, and we'll potentially bring on Cannon halfway through the match, if not halfway through the second half. Lee with the ball at the moment. Does have Mullen in the box, should pass it, but he's got a Marriott shot. But unfortunately, Northampton Town stopped us on that one. Ball back here to Russell, down to Lee. Rathbone, ball back over to Lee. McLean with the ball to Mullen. Takes a shot. Once again, straight at the keeper. 2 attempts within the 10 minutes. Both of them straight at the goalkeeper. Ball back into the middle here. Lee got a foot to it, just couldn't control it. Huddersfield has scored first against Crawley, 12 minutes in. That's one of the other matches happening around the league. Lee with the ball at the moment, little chip over the top to Mullen. Defender gets in the way on that one. Back out to Barnett here, defensively pushing up. Russell with the ball. Gonna get it back over the Rathbone. Takes a shot, blocked, unfortunately. The ball goes out here, in block. Kosu. Barnett pushing out. Trying to slow the play down when his defence recoup, but he comes up strong there defensively. Blocks that pass in. Marriott with the ball. Slows it down for our players to recover. Gets the ball back in the middle. Rathbone. Back out to Barnett. Down to Marriott. Unfortunately, defence comes behind and pickpockets him. Back out wide here. Barnett's caught in the middle. Both Lee and Rathbone pushing up here, trying to put a bit of pressure on. Back into the middle here. Dobson. Barnett. Lee's a bit out of position on that one. Same with Dobson. The passes at the moment. We're trying to push across, staying aggressive, but they're getting a pass away just before we get there. Dobson almost gets the steal there. Peerworth's going to have to slide across. Miscues on that one. Chip over the top. Shot there, but absolute wayward on there by Pinlock. We will do a switch out here with Barnett going off for Bolton. Keep him fresh. Make sure we don't have any injuries. And O'Connell here down to McLean. Back into the middle. Rathbone. Oh, he's just taking too long with that ball. Straight through the middle here. Okonkwo coming out aggressively there, the keeper. Beautiful play by him. Could have potentially been catastrophic if he didn't get a foot to that one. But we go into the break here, all tied up. And that's a lot to do with that man there, Okonkwo. That was a wide open option for them. But staying aggressive, getting a foot to it. Nice play there by the keeper. Fusu with the ball. We've got Dobson pushing down. Same with Marriott. Bliss. Trying to stay aggressive there at the moment, but the ball gets past him. Fusu with the ball again. Crawley has tied it all up with Huddersfield. But we are still yet to score in this one. We're putting enough pressure on them. Sooner or later, this back line will make a mistake. And there we have it. Marriott with the ball. Finds it. He doesn't. But he gets the ball back here. Marriott! There we go. 10th of the season. I was just saying, sooner or later, an error will come when they just continue to pass it across that back line. Marriott did try to get the ball through to Mullen there, but the ricochet comes straight back to his foot. And he scores the first here, 57 minutes in. Northampton Town, while sitting in 19th position, have definitely given us a challenge. Ball back across the field here. Marriott's going to have to push up. 60th minute in here. Rathbone kind of got caught out of position on that one. Dobson having to push across. He's going to support Bolton. Ball back into the middle. And go wide again. Marriott. Lee almost with the steal on that one. Nice play there by Dobson. Beautiful pass through to Lee. Down to Mullen. Gets on the outside here. Back to Marriott. Shot once again. Foot in the way by Northampton Town. Their defence has been in fine form today. Now we're going to do a switch out. The young kid Russell going off for Kennan. Corner here into the box, but unfortunately too close to the keeper. Clearance here. Dobson pushing up, trying to stay aggressive. McLean staying back for the pass. But he does miscue on that one. Has to get back here and recover. Ball back into the middle here. Nice play there by Clearworth. He has been phenomenal, Clearworth, this season. Has really cleaned up some of the plays where we've been a bit too aggressive on defence, and he's come across and just made sure final defensive line is solid. And part of the reason why our for and against at the moment has been so good. Ball back into the keeper here. He's going to have to clear it. He doesn't. Puts it across the floor. Lee trying to push across, staying aggressive. At the moment, they're trying to get it back to the left-hand side. They do here. Bolton pushes up, stays aggressive, but Clearworth's going to have to slow it down, but he doesn't need much there because Bolton recovers and gets that ball away. Marriott with the ball here. Tries to get it through to Mullen, but that's going to be it, unfortunately. We get the victory, we get the 3 points, but a very scrappy match. Really our biggest opportunity coming off a steal in defence turned to counter-attack. But we'll take the win. It's 3 points here in League One, and that just continues to push our claim for that first position to remain there. 8.7 for Marriott was the best rating we had. And that is what is happening around the grounds. We're going to get straight into the third match here. It's another league match here against Wigan. Tough competitor. One that we're definitely going to have to bring out a game against. We obviously started this episode in fine form. The last one was a little bit sluggish, the second match. Hopefully we'd turn around here. 4 goals in the last 3 matches for Mullen. We're looking for a big match from him. Lee also a big contributor to the assists so far this series. So him in that key position has been great for us. Dominic Russell getting the starting position once again in that centre midfield, along with Rathbone. It seems to have been working for us in the last couple of matches. His defence has been solid. Attack-wise, he's been involved. So I've been happy with his overall performance. A good chip into the box there. Mullen, can he get underneath it? He does. Back to Russell. He finds Russell once again, Lee. Steps back in. Nice ball down to Marriott here. Taking a shot. Tries to get a little bit too close. And the ball goes wide here. Clearworth slows it down. Barnett gets back in position. Nice play there by Rathbone. Nice steal. Long ball through to Marriott. Finds Mullen almost. I thought that was a beautiful pass through, but defence gets a foot to it. It's a story of our life at the moment. Defenders just getting that last ditch foot to the ball and stopping those through balls. Mullen with it here. A little chip over the top to Marriott. Great one there. Marriott. Just wide. A real chance there. Going for the side net and just puts it a little too much to the right. And that's our first real opportunity there. Tickle with the ball. Clears it out. O'Connell. Down to Russell. Good pass. Down to Rathbone. Back here to Lee. Down to Mullen, but unfortunately defence straight on top of him. Unable to turn around. Rathbone sliding out here. He's going to need Barnett to do the same. Ball goes wide. Clearworth. It's a chip into the box. The wind took it a little bit there for Wigan. Lee, poor pass there by Lee. Trying to go across field there. Clearworth sliding across. Great defensive play there. Once again, an absolute pillar in defence. Dobson down to Lee here. Holding onto the ball. Might be holding it a little bit too long. Goes for the shot attempt. Block shot. Unfortunate. Dobson here. Back to Russell. He's going to find Rathbone. Nice pass through to Marriott. Defensively, they come up on us once again. Wigan. They make a break down the right hand side. Barnett. Sorry, Dobson doesn't make a clean one, but Clearworth definitely does. Cleaning up the scraps once again. Barnett. Down to Marriott. Little chip over the top to Mullen. It's a beautiful ball. Mullen gets on the outside. Mullen! First goal of the match. 8th of the season. 42nd minute. A beautiful little chip over the top from Marriott. Nice little tap past the defender in Kerr. And Mullen has been in tremendous form for us. They don't call him Super Mullen for nothing. It's good to see him back on the scoreboard. O'Connell with the ball. Should be wrapping up the first half here. We've still got the advantage. Nice pass through to Mullen, but unfortunately defensively cutting us off in the last second. But we do have that 1 point advantage going into the break here against Wigan. A great goal from him. 3 defenders all around him. Controls it and slots it into the left-hand side. Smith with the ball. We're with it at the moment. Nice defensive play there by Dobson. Russell with it. Down a Lee, but couldn't get the pass away there. Rathbone pushing up, trying to stay aggressive. Russell defensively there, but unfortunately the strength in the young kid definitely got challenged on that one. Defensively comes up there though. Nice play there by Russell. Mullen with a beautiful pass through to Marriott. Tries to get on the outside there. Ball back into the middle. Smith with it. Clears it over to the left. Dobson, Rathbone and Barnett all trying to defend there. Oh, Barnett, that's a bad miss on that one, but Dobson does slide across. And they work well together to break down the play. Dobson with the ball at the moment. He's got Marriott. Takes it into the middle. Should have taken a shot there. We just took too many steps on that one. 64th minute here. Only got the 1 point advantage. Rankin with it at the moment. Marriott. Nice play there. Russell trying to get in there as well. McLean, Dobson. Everyone's doing their part in defence at the moment. Ball back into the middle of the field. We're with it at the moment. Clearworth, nice defensive play there by Clearworth, and clearance, he is phenomenal. Worth the contract we gave him. Marriott with the ball at the moment. Marriott, so close. A beautiful pass down that right hand side. And we almost got the second there. Ball into the box here, too close to the goalkeeper, Tickler, or Tickle. Oh, that's a big area there by Kerr. We will do a switch out here late 79th minute. We'll bring on Bolton. Just some fresh legs on that right hand side. The real potential that we have is once McLean does retire, Bolton will start potentially left or right, and Barnett will be our other left or right back, depending on how we end up this season. That's a beautiful pass there to Marriott. Rathbone. What a pass there by Rathbone, and Marriott running a beautiful line. We've got to see that one again. Russell, one Rathbone here, and Marriott running himself on side there. Like a good striker, gets himself in position, and we get that second goal of the match. We've got a 2 point buffer, and we should round this one out with another 3 points. His 10th goal in 12 matches. He's been on an absolute tear, Marriott. Shot on the top of the bar. 87th minute. We will do a switch out here. We'll bring on Scar just to round out the match. Clearworth, a well-deserved break. He has been phenomenal in that back line. A real pillar in defence. O'Connell here. Down to McLean. Pass back on the inside. Russell. Nice ball down to Mullen, but unfortunately Rankin cuts it off. Extra time now. Ball back here in the middle, and that's going to be it. A great victory. Even more impressive, we kept a clean sheet once again. That backline defence, O'Connell, Clearworth, Barnett and McLean. Throw Dobson in there as well in the centre defensive mid. 41-59 split on possession, and Marriott, our best player, with a man-of-match performance. But defensively, we have been fantastic. And you have a look at that, 10 clean sheets in 12 matches, only conceding 2 goals so far this season. So phenomenal results there for Okonkwo, but obviously crediting his defensive partners in that back line. Overall, great defensive display by the Wrexham squad. Now, before we end this episode, just want to say, once again, make sure you hit that like button as it does help the channel grow. And if you're new around here and want to enjoy the series, make sure you do subscribe. A few things that we want to look at and potentially discuss over the next couple of episodes is what do we do with the back line? We got Brunt, who's 23 years of age. Do we look to potentially bring him in and start developing him as our centre-back position? We've obviously got O'Connell that has been phenomenal, but he is getting up there at 29 years of age. Both of them, stats-wise, is very similar. So that's potentially what we look to do. We're not going to have a huge amount of money to spend throughout this series, especially in the early stages. Do we start developing these young players? And we've got Clearworth, who's been phenomenal. And then we've got Brunt as well. That could be a potential partner in that centre-back position. Barnett's only 25 years of age. And then obviously Bolton would be the next one that we'll look at as well, who is only 26 years of age, I believe, who will take that left-back position. But once again, thanks again for your incredible support across the series so far. It's much appreciated. All the likes, all the comments. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. We currently sit in first position after 12 matches with 32 points, and we're 4 points clear. Once again, thank you. Catch you on the next one.